Hey everyone, today I'm going to demonstrate how to clean watercolor palettes or any paint or ink that you have on your palette for a long time. I have a watercolor liquid inks on my palette I'm trying to clean, and I am going to show you the same thing on the plastic palette, which I do not have a lot of paint. But as you can see, I have this watercolor palette and I have this black color sitting on it for a very long time, maybe over 2 years. I'm trying to clean that right now, and I tried all the techniques like scraping the paint off, peeling it with a butter knife. It did not work. But the watercolor liquids, I would like to reactivate the paint, but that wouldn't work when I try to use water on the paint, so that's not really a usable solution. So I'm going to use a little more water to see how much paint I can take off and clean the palette. So I'm gonna spray a little more paint, a little more water, and the white color that I have, it's an acrylic paint and it's been very stubborn. It's a thick layer of paint. Doesn't look like it's coming off of water, so I'm gonna let it soak, and this is how it's gonna look with the first water wash that I have. I could take some paint off, but that's not really helpful. So the next solution is I'm going to use isopropyl alcohol, soak the paint for a little bit. For the dark pigments like the pinks and reds, I didn't even have to soak for too long. The paint is just getting reactivated. I can still use the paint at this point. I'm going to do a little test to see how dark the paint is going to be. At this point, if you want, you can store the paint or you can reuse it, but I wanted to just go ahead and clean my palette, so I am going to just continue cleaning. I'm trying to do the same thing with the rest of the palette and see what color it brings in by mixing the reds and pinks all together. It's a deep purple color, beautiful. But yeah, continuing, I have an orange color. I'm testing to see how it's going to react when mixed with rubbing alcohol. So it became a little darker than what it is, but the color is still beautiful. So testing the white, the paint is still hard and stubborn, wouldn't come off. But I tried the same thing with the black. It looks like it's reusable, but I want to just go ahead and clean the palette. So I soaked the paint with rubbing alcohol for 30 minutes, and I used a toothpick to scrape off the paint, and it looks like the solution is working. I did a water wash, and look what, the paint just came off and the palette looks really clean. We are very successful in getting all the paint off, including the white, which has been soaking in the alcohol for 30 minutes. I used the tip of the brush to take off the paint, and the palettes look really clean. The conclusion is use water. That takes most of the paint off. If not, the second effective solution is use rubbing alcohol. That really works, as you can see. If not, last but not least, you can also try acetone or nail polish remover that you may have. Acetone is also known as Porten chemical solvent, which is frequently used to clean, degrease, remove any stains off of your paints or inks that you have, so that works. So now we have a clean palette, and if you would like to reactivate any of your tube watercolor inks on your ceramic palettes, use water to reactivate it, or else use rubbing alcohol. That works. Now we have all clean palettes. Thank you so much for watching. Hope this is really helpful. You can try it out and let me know. Until next time, stay tuned and stay glamorous. You all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye-bye.